Conference play in the WCAL continues at the Falcons' Nest tonight. The Hillsdale Falcons are 11-4 on the year, and they're set to take on the team behind them in the Wayne County Athletic League standings, the Waynedale Golden Bears. It's all coming to you live and free on the OH Report. Stay tuned. We'll be back next with your pregame show.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Think it's time to wake him up. They've been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake him up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get based on. This is the moment movies get based on. Fire in the...
Time now for your OH Report pregame show, live and free, brought to you by Fickes Furniture. The Hillsdale Falcons getting set to take on the Waynedale Golden Bears in Wayne County Athletic League play. Jonathan Langdon alongside our camera operator Brandon Powell for tonight. Got some good Friday night hoops all across the OH Report, but we're glad that you're here with us at the Falcons' Nest, wherever you're watching from, at home, in your car, anywhere where you want to watch some Falcons basketball. We have it for you live and free tonight on YouTube. So the Falcons sit 11-4 on the year. Let's go ahead and talk about their counterparts here tonight. The Waynedale Golden Bears, this team will provide a solid test, as every team does in the Wayne County Athletic League. 6-11, 5-5 in conference play, just behind the Falcons, and they're headed up by Dane Held in his fourth season with the team. This is a team that's kind of gotten hot as of late, especially on the offensive side of things. Not only have they won 4 of their last 5 games, as you see there, but Waynedale, their last 3 games have been 3 of the 4 highest scoring games for them this season. So it's been fantastic on offensive display from the Waynedale Golden Bears that I'm sure we will see carry over into tonight as well. And it's led by a number of players, but one to keep an eye out for today is Evan Yoder, a junior forward, averages just over 14 points per game. and he will wear number 11 today, and we'll cut out to the court with him. Yoder is a solid piece for this squad. There are a couple of other names that you'll hear tonight. A lot of scorers on this team, a lot of depth on this team as well. They'll play a lot. Just alone on their roster, they won't play all of these guys, but I'm counting 14 varsity guys on this roster, and then you can also see them all warming up. But Evan Yoder, that's the one to keep an eye on, the junior for this squad. How about the team you're here to watch, most of you Hillsdale fans? Falcons have been hot in non-conference play. They extended their regular season win streak in non-league to 18 games after beating Mapleton 68-54. I have to go all the way back to 2022, the last time Hillsdale lost in the regular season to a non-conference opponent. Then they kind of hit a brick wall. That is the Wayne County Athletic League. This Hillsdale team always has really good quality teams, but the Wayne County League is just another level, a big level of a step up from some of the opponents they play early in the season. Norwayne, you kind of see it there. They're the number one team in the conference. 47-79 was the loss for Hillsdale. And then on the other side of things, a team that we cover a lot at the OH Report is Mansfield Christian. Hillsdale earlier on this season won by over 25 points against them. That's a solid, formidable squad in Richland County. So the disparity between Wayne County Athletic League, if you just use the transitive property, is off the charts. Hillsdale, they're going to have a tough one today, even with Waynedale just having a 6-11 record. WCAL play, not a gimme any night of the season. Brady Critchbaum had quite the performance. He's our player spotlight today against Mapleton in their last game. 17 points, had 23 boards. You see him here working on his free throws. 23 boards. That was one shy of the program record in a game. He really had it going inside against Mapleton, where the coach from Mapleton actually was quoted after the game saying, "We don't have a Brady Critchbaum in our league, in the Firelands Conference." And that is exactly right. Brady is a one of one, and he is going to be crucial for this Hillsdale team if they want to break out and get a pretty big win here against Waynedale tonight. As everyone heads back to their benches, we'll take a quick break and come back live and free on the OH Report with keys to victory, starting lineups, and tip-off here tonight.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, as you know, we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant, they can move the king. If you never risk it, then you never know. If it's holding you back, you gotta let it go. You gotta give it all you got, you gotta let them know. You are on another level, you are ruthless. Switch it up, it's the new flex. Ruthless, ruthless. Time to go hard and put your game face on. Ruthless, ruthless. This is the moment movies get big.
And here we go to wrap up the OH Report postgame show brought to you by Fickes Furniture. Here tonight, Hillsdale Falcons taking on the Waynedale Golden Bears. Want to take a second to thank our sponsors bringing you this live and free coverage tonight. Of course, wrapping up our Fickes Furniture pregame show. Thanks to them. Also, Simonson Construction Services Incorporated, Radar's Dairy Bar, Village Point Market, and Home and Kitchen Supply. And without further ado, the keys to victory, in my humble opinion, for Waynedale, we'll start with them. What do the Waynedale Golden Bears have to do to get the win here today? I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to have to be to rattle that Falcon backcourt. It's going to hurt going up against Brady Critchbaum. I don't know how much they can do about his presence inside, but I think they can try and take advantage of some of those passing lanes up top from some of the guards, some of the younger guards, especially thinking of Lowen Ferguson. If you can force some turnovers, it's very hard to do with such a quality freshman. If you can force some turnovers on Ferguson, maybe Bennett as well, you can get in their heads and get out to a solid start. And then also, I think, ride the hot shooting if you're Waynedale, because you have been on fire coming into this game, and I don't see that changing here today. If you can get some shots up, keep it going, keep the tempo fast, and I think you'll feel good about where you're at halftime. Hillsdale and the Falcons, what do they need to do? Win the trenches. I just talked about it. Critchbaum, it's going to be hard to guard him inside. Just needs to make sure that he doesn't let that get to his head. Make sure that he's still doing his business down low, getting rebounds, getting some putbacks, setting some solid screens for his guards, and he will help this team ride to a solid lead. Smart passes also, kind of going off of the first point from Waynedale. Just got to make sure you limit the turnovers, especially ones that you can control, make good passes, and try and get this one done here tonight. And any given night, something crazy can happen in the WCAL. Starters for Hillsdale: Troy Bennett, Hayden McFadden, Lowen Ferguson, Cale Lewis, and Brady Critchbaum. And Critchbaum has about 7 inches of an advantage there on that tip-off. He wins it easily. And we are underway. Hillsdale 11-4 on the year, 5-4 in the WCAL. That is 4th in the conference. Waynedale 5th here today. Cale Lewis bobbles it out top, gives it back to McFadden. Sitting on the right wing on the Falcon logo, pass inside. Critchbaum bobbles. He's doubled immediately. Puts the ball on the deck, keeps his balance, gets his own rebound, and lays it up and in. Critchbaum a little out of sorts there underneath, but he got the basket anyways. And that will be the first score tonight, 2-0 Hillsdale, as Waynedale has it on the other side, 6-11, 5-5 in the WCAL. Here's the lefty for 3. And the Golden Bears take an early lead here today. The lefty, Matthias Raber, strikes the board first for the Bears. Ferguson trying to respond. A deep ball falls. How about that? 5-3 here, just a minute played. Raber has the basketball again. He'll get a screen from his counterpart, Neil Brewer, the senior. Dishes to the near side, right by the student section of Hillsdale. Shot cannot go from Evan Yoder. That's our player spotlight wearing number 11. Other way we go with Hillsdale. Ferguson already hit a 3 in this game. He gives off to Bennett. At the free throw line, back to Ferguson. He'll try it again, and he'll hit it again. Hot start, especially for Hillsdale, but also Waynedale 1 for 2 from the field to start today. 8-3 the score. Near side corner, Barkman gives it up. He'll take a screen as they go back to Raber, who hoists up a heat check. It's the Ferguson and Raber show early in this one. 8-6. Talked about that offensive firepower that Waynedale's coming into this game with. Right now, Hillsdale responding. Ferguson fakes this time, drives, and draws a foul that will go on Hudson Barkman, the sophomore, wearing number 4. First foul of the contest. Be a baseline inbound. Lewis looking to get it in. He'll have to float it over top for Ferguson. Catch and shoot from the right wing. What a start from Lowen Ferguson. 3 takes, 3 makes. There's the replay. We've got some full court pressure. Cale Lewis not making it easy on Raber as he brings it across the timeline. He steps back, gets some separation, and will run right into the play. Some chin motion from Waynedale. Far side corner. Yoder trying to get into the three-point party. Cannot get that one. Hits the top of the backboard. So we'll halt things for a moment. And nearly 3 minutes into this game, what a start we've had. 11-6, Hillsdale with a 5-point advantage. Lowe and Ferguson already with 9 today. Bennett will drive and get the easy layup as they were all focused on Ferguson. Rightfully so, though, from Waynedale. And the Falcons double the score from Waynedale. Step back jumper, Lewis. Got into the landing space of Raber. He will shoot 2 free throws. He's got all 6 points for the Golden Bears. He'll try to add to that here at the line. One of just 2 seniors on this squad for the boys in gold. Free throw will come up from the lefty. First one up and through. No, missed it to the left. Looked good from my angle. Waynedale will match up. First sub in the game today, Braden Lawrence, number 10 for Waynedale. He's in the ball game as Waynedale gets the second free throw. Splitting the pair is Raber. Falcons 13, Golden Bears 7. Hayden McFadden thought about a quarterback pass. He'll now put his head down, drive, and kick. Bennett from the right wing hoists a 3. Cannot get that one, and Critchbaum loses the basketball. Good job poking it away by Raber. Out of bounds last off of Brady. Already in such an early start to this game, they're face guarding Matthias Raber. And near side, out of bounds, stepping Lawrence, who just checked in the game we mentioned, commits the turnover, gives it back to the Falcons. Ferguson holds it top of the key, gives to Bennett. Lewis looks for Critchbaum. He was cut off nicely, and then a miscommunication as Bennett went to cut, and Cale threw it to the fans. Halfway through this first quarter, Hillsdale 13, Waynedale 7. Yoder had it for a moment, gets it right back from Lawrence. He'll hoist a right wing 3, misses short there. Rebound, Ferguson gets through. Able to keep his balance as well. Here it comes across the timeline. In stride, Bennett pump fakes, goes to the free throw line. Gives it out, McFadden from the corner. Can't get that one. Ferguson quick with the putback, floater. No, Critchbaum couldn't get it. Down the floor quickly, Yoder bobbles it. Has to go back to Raber, who still has all 7 points for the Bears here in the first quarter. Got to find some other offense. Raber, heat check from 3. That one off to the right. Critchbaum hauls it in. Three subs waiting to come in from the scorer's table. 1 for Waynedale, 2 for Hillsdale, as Lewis dives inside and scores 2. And we'll see a inbound violation. Give you this look at Lewis's layup, and then we'll see what the violation is. It was actually one of those, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. It was a situation where one of them was going to give the ball back to their teammate and ended up giving it to them from out of bounds, so that counted as their inbound. Give you one more look at this. It cuts off pretty quick. But yeah, Brewer went to give it to a teammate. He was already out of bounds, passed it in. Both teams will talk it over after a high-scoring first couple of minutes. Hillsdale Falcons riding the coattails of the freshman Lowe and Ferguson with 9 points already, all on threes. And you've got 2 points from Critchbaum, 2 points from Cale Lewis, and then also 2 points from Troy Bennett. And then again for Waynedale, all 7 points coming from Matthias Raber, their senior, wearing number 1. So after the timeout, here's the inbound from Hillsdale. Ferguson loses it out of bounds. It'll be last off of Raber. Okay, Lewis in the post. Draws the double, gives it off to Ferguson. Looking for three-pointer number 4. No good on that one. And a good rebound by Luke Lawrence. Keeps it inbounds. Here comes Yoder. Yoder in and out move, backs up his defender, gives it off. The Lawrence brother gives it back to Luke. Braden on Ferguson, trying to use his body, kicks it out. Yoder for 3, it's a swish. Waynedale brings it to a 5-point deficit after that basket. First score not from Matthias Raber here today, and it's our player spotlight, Evan Yoder. Lewis takes the screen, drives inside, floats it up, can't get it, rebound Waynedale, doing a good job boxing out Critchbaum so far. Quickly the other way, Braden Lawrence misses short. And there is Holland Young with his first minutes. He gets the rebound, gives it off to Ferguson. Under 2 minutes to go. Hillsdale 15, Waynedale 10. Young drives in, loses it on the way up. We will see a foul call from the official on the far side, and we'll have 2 free throws. Was a shooting foul, second team foul on Waynedale. And the foul is on Luke Lawrence, that's his first. Here as Holland shoots the first, misses off the back iron. Holland Young averages 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, and an assist and a half. Brings a good contribution to this team off the bench. Senior leader makes the second free throw, makes it 16-10 Hillsdale. First minutes for Johnny Schlebach. Brings it across the timeline, goes to Yoder, far side Raber now. Raber rips through, nearly lost it, Schlebach keeps it alive. Or pardon me, Barkman there, this is Schlebach. And then off a flare screen, stepping through the lane, Raber continues to score with ease, getting that right past Brady Critchbaum. A minute to go in the first. Ferguson dribbles way out top, goes top of the key now, dishes it inside. A triple team comes from Brady, and he finds his way inside for 2. Coach Held over there furious. He wanted a travel on that play. Didn't get it. Other way, trying to respond with a 3. That time they can't. What a rebound by Ferguson, and he draws a foul. I'll tell you what. Small in nature, but he gets in there for boards. His second one that I remember that kind of left you wondering, how did he get that ball? Way to crash the glass, young fella. Averages 4 rebounds a game, Lowen, as he brings it up the floor. 30 seconds left. 6-point lead for the Falcons. Plenty of space. Waynedale backing off for now. Falcons want the last shot. Ferguson spins past his defender, dishes. Critchbaum lost it the first time, blocked the second, stripped the third, but Lewis is there for the lay-in. Full court heave, hits the backboard, looked good from my angle. Just a bit off to the right, and that will end the first quarter. Hillsdale 20, Golden Bears 12. We'll take a break, come back live and free on the OH Report.
time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to
There's the Hillsdale student section, mascot out tonight as we get ready for the second quarter between Hillsdale and Waynedale. A red-hot offense from Waynedale coming into this game, but Hillsdale's kind of taken their powers so far, and it's all come mostly from Lowen Ferguson, especially at the beginning of the game. He scored 9 points on 3 threes in the first 3 minutes of the contest, and then the rest of the Falcons have kind of rallied behind him to give themselves an 8-point lead. Going into the second, this ball nearly thrown away as Waynedale looking for some offense themselves. Yoder hands to Schleybaugh, gets passed and rejected by Critchbaum. He'll run with Lewis, gets it up ahead. Big contact down low, it's a blocking foul. Look at that block. Told Schleybaugh to get that out of here, and then Lewis tried to repay him on the other end. And then that'll be a blocking foul on Raber. His first of the contest. Wiping off the wet spot on the floor. Two hard-working guys collided there. So they'll get that taken care of, and Critchbaum will shoot free throws. If you missed our pregame show, brought to you by Fickes Furniture, we talked about his game against Mapleton. 17 points, 23 rebounds. That's one shy, rebounds-wise, of the program record. Misses the first free throw here. Averages a double-double just like he did last year, 15 and 11. Also shoots 63% from the field. Not as good from the free throw line, but you'll take a split of the shots to start the second quarter. Scoring, 21-12, Hillsdale up 9. That pass nearly picked off. Bennett was close. Down low, kicked back out. Painted area is locked up right now by Critchbaum. Nowhere to go inside. Raber gets it in the far corner. Creates some separation, wanted to roll. Did not happen quick enough. Luke Lawrence now will get a pick and roll, this time inside. The layup is partially blocked, but it also goes in anyways. How about that from Braden Schleybaugh? He gets the hoop and the harm, and he's going to the line to shoot for a 3-point play. The junior goes right at Critchbaum, gets that one, cannot get the 3-point play, however. So it'll stay 21-14. Ferguson up the floor. Finds an open Bennett from the right wing. Miscommunication from Waynedale. Fortunately for them, the shot was missed. And they'll have a chance to eat into the deficit yet again. In the post, Critchbaum picks up another foul. That'll be his second of the quarter. He may have to go take a seat. Knox Lewis going to the scorer's table will probably get him. Yeah, so Critchbaum has to take a seat with 6 minutes left in the half. Don't want to risk getting him in foul trouble in the late stages of this game, so the sophomore Knox Lewis will replace him. Off the inbound, Luke Lawrence can't get the 3-point basket, and now we've got a foul on the loose ball. We'll go the other way. Lewis gives back to Ferguson, steps back to the near side corner. What a pass inside. Lewis just couldn't hold on. Bobbles it out of bounds. The Golden Bears have more opportunities to get back into this game. Offensively, they've been at a standstill for the most part. Just 2 points here in 2 minutes and counting in the second. Lawrence missed a three earlier. He'll drive this time. Can't get it off the glass. Bennett gets the long rebound. Ferguson fends off his defender. Stops at the three-point line. Back to McFadden. Step through inside. Nice pass to Lewis. Defender had no idea he was passing the basketball there. Froze him, and Lewis had an easy layup. There's your human highlight reel today. Hayden McFadden. Ferguson took a big shot to the face. We do have a foul. Get you a second look at that. Just got hit square in the face with the basketball. And Ferguson's going straight to the locker room. Yeah, so he's off. While we were in replay, he ran straight to the locker room. Might have a bloody nose of some sort. I'll wipe off the floor where he was. Got two shots coming. It was a shooting foul call. And it went on Hayden McFadden. That's his first. 3 team fouls in the quarter for Hillsdale. 2 shots coming again for Braden Schleybaugh. Cans the first. 2 for 3 from the stripe so far today. Misses the second, and a rebound by Hillsdale. Got some sort of full court press coming from Waynedale to try and force some turnovers. That they do. Raber down the floor, enters the post. No Critchbaum in the game. They're going to try and take advantage of it. Missed shot, though, by Schleybaugh, and we see a timeout from Coach Ferguson. First timeout called by Hillsdale today. They'll talk things over as they're without Lowen, who's in the locker room getting taken care of after taking a shot to the face. He switched onto the roll man in a pick and roll. And with the catch of the basketball by Braden Schleybaugh, got smacked square on the nose. So they're checking on him, and lose your primary ball handler and you kind of have to draw something else up. I think that's more sort of what this timeout's all about. On the offensive side now, seeing that full court press that Waynedale applied to force a turnover, they're going to have to draw up some sort of response, some sort of press break here in this timeout. And Ferguson being out, that hurts. They had 9 points from Lowen before that injury. 9 points on the other side for Waynedale for a player still in the game, Matthias Raber. So those are your 2 leading scorers so far in this game. Out of the timeout, it's a 1-2-2 press. Young gets his man in the air, gives it back. And a good job by Hillsdale to break the press for the moment, but Waynedale persists and gets another steal in the half court. Double team in the corner. Waynedale gets out of it. Raber starts his dribble, goes back to Yoder. Ball swings around. And tight pressure yet again, this time by Bennett. Tips it out of bounds. Scoring has slowed here in the last few moments. Both teams starting to apply a little bit more pressure, specifically Waynedale, as they have the ball on offense. Long three, that one off. McFadden snares it, and he'll bring it up the floor. Lewis sets the screen. McFadden refuses it, drives, kicks. Bennett, extra pass to the corner for Holland Young. Can't get that one. Rebound, nicely done by Raber to get in there. Lob over top. Braden Lawrence misses short again. The Lawrence brothers have been cold from deep. Knox Lewis goes to the cup, out to Kale. Kale cans it. Biggest lead of the night for Hillsdale. It's 11, 26-15 with 3:17 to go in the second quarter. Good closeout by Lewis. Raber can't get a shot off, has to give it off to his teammate Lawrence. Kicks near side, Yoder cans a three. Good response from the Golden Bears. Young is trapped on the Falcon logo, able to retreat and give it to Bennett, who's now the primary ball handler for this offense out on the floor right now. But that will change because Lowen Ferguson's at the scorer's table. Nice little mid-range jumper, floater, if you want to call it that, by Hayden McFadden. Gets himself on the board for the first time today with 2 points. Falcons back up 10. Raber forces a switch. Ball nearly bobbled and lost. Not much contact, but Waynedale fell to the floor, and it leads to an open layup. Good job by Troy Bennett to scoop and score. Waynedale starting to lose their stroke and starting to turn the ball over just a little bit. Evan Yoder with under 2 minutes to play in the second, trying to put it in his own hands, dishes to his big fella, and he loses it. Brewer that time gives it away. Bennett fakes the three to the free throw line. Handoff, Cale Lewis looking for a second one, and he gets that. Extends the lead now to 15. Ball nearly thrown away. Yoder scoops. A great second quarter from the Hillsdale Falcons on both sides of the ball. Raber gets open just for a millisecond and can't get the basket. Stifling defense from the Falcons so far in the second, with 48 seconds left in the frame. Young, 1 foot in the paint. Cross-court pass. Open is Bennett. Can't get that one, but right there is Holland Young. A 17-point game. And this one is opened up, ladies and gentlemen. That ball tipped out of bounds. Bennett hits it into a student section. 22 flat on the clock. Lewis and Bennett will go to the bench. Ferguson will get some play here the last couple of seconds of the quarter. Same goes for Dylan Fickes, wearing number 21. He's in the game, guarding Luke Lawrence in the far side corner. Luke gets the ball here, immediately gives it off. Open for three. Barkman drives inside and draws contact. Lowen will pick up the foul, and we got 2 shots coming with 9 seconds to go. So Hudson Barkman, the sophomore, scoreless until now, gets that one. Second free throw gets a friendly bounce. 7 seconds left. Ferguson, coast to coast, floats it over 2 defenders. No good. Rebound by Waynedale and a half-court heave. This one also just a bit off from Waynedale. Halftime we go. Falcons, quite the second quarter to break out to a 15-point lead. Hillsdale 35, Waynedale 20 at the half. We'll be back live and free on the OH Report with your halftime show, brought to you by Fickes Furniture.
Joe?
You're late.
Ever since Joe joined our crew, everybody's really been paying attention to all the little details. The meeting doesn't start for 5 minutes.
Not without a warm-up. You got to get better every day when you're in here. Now let's get after it. That's better. All right.
Yes, Coach.
Pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace and keep working here. All right?
Having a Hall of Fame coach around really has helped our crew with time management.
24-second violation.
Joe, it always takes a minute.
Take a lap.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Ski?
Hey, there's something on the copier. You go grab that for me?
Sure. Yeah,
Thanks,
I got
bud.
you. Man, guy can't do anything for himself. So lazy. Unbelievable.
What is that?
What? What's going
That's
on
a
here?
technical foul. You don't talk back to an official like that.
Wait, who's the rep? What's going?
Hey, I don't want any more lip. Get out of here and run some laps. Now go.
Okay.
Move it.
Jeez.
There's no letdown. Every day you got to get a little bit better. So let's get after it. All right? Let's have a break here. On 3, OH report.
Doing this.
1, 2, 3.
Ever since Joe's joined the team, our setup has gotten a lot faster. And I've been able to cancel my gym membership.
Dude, why are you checking the mic like that?
Joe's here today, and I'm not getting another 3-second call in the paint.
Huh?
Come on, Brian. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. That's better. That's better. Adam, that's good. That's really good, Adam. That's really good. No. Don't lose the dribble. Berardi. What is that kind of a dribble is that? I mean, that's the slowest dribble I've ever seen. Come on. We got to work harder at this. We got to get after it, fellas. All right, you guys take a break. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Keep working, Travis. You might make the JV team. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. OH report. Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. They been sleeping on me, think it's time to wake 'em up. You've been playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. Playing it safe, now it's time to shake it up. So it's time to make a change. Yeah, it's time to break the chains. Yeah, it's time to bring the pain. Let them know, tell them we are not the same. I'm the one that got the flames. With my team, but you know we come to slay. Let them know that we didn't come to play. Nah, we came to win. I'm ready for anything that they can bring. Bring it on, let me do my thing. I'm a giant
Time now for your OH Report halftime show, brought to you by Fickes Furniture. Don't have too many numbers for you. We do have an extended halftime here today. They're auctioning off some goodies to raise funds for the athletic program here at Hillsdale High School. So they've got auctioneers here. You could probably hear them in the background of my microphone selling off some of these good desserts. Some selling as high as $200 here today. So exciting to see everyone come out. Big crowd on hand tonight, and everyone giving back to the athletic program here at Hillsdale. So that's something to be excited about, but also something to be even more excited about is this halftime score you see on our screen right here. Hillsdale 35, Golden Bears of Waynedale 20, and it's really been fueled by a solid, more than solid second quarter where the Falcons found themselves up 15-8 in that quarter. There's your quarter-by-quarter scoring. In fact, they actually won the first quarter by more, but they were able to build on that lead. And in a quarter where the scoring kind of dwindled just a little bit, they were able to hold their ground, and here they are in a 15-point lead. Momentum is the pendulum is all the way on Hillsdale's side at the moment. Doesn't mean, though, that Waynedale can start hitting some jumpers and get themselves back into this ball game, because Waynedale, they've been hot coming into this game. 3 of their highest scoring totals of the season in their last 3 games. And also just shooting the lights out from deep has not been the case here today. Really the only scorers right now with any sort of consistency today is Matthias Raber. He's got 9 going into the third quarter, and then also 6 points from Evan Yoder. He was the one that we spotlighted at the beginning of the game. So 9 from Raber, 6 from Yoder, 3 points from Braden Schlabach. The big fella down low, 2 points from Hudson Barkman. Both came from the free throw line. On the other side of things, for Hillsdale individual scorers, Lowen Ferguson with 9, Knox Lewis 4, Holland Young 3, Hayden McFadden 2, and I have Critchbaum. I think I got his number a little bit wrong, but I have him for at least 4, may have 6, maybe even 8 here in this game as we head into the third quarter. We're going to take one more quick break, come back with the third quarter. Live and free on the OH Report. We'll be back.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Still at the halftime break, about 2 minutes before we start the third quarter, but want to come back up and just talk about postseason, because believe it or not, we are inching closer and closer to the tournament draw Sunday, which is not this Sunday, that's for the girls. Next Sunday is when we'll find out where Hillsdale and Waynedale will be playing in the postseason. So I did the numbers. Division 7 in the Northeast District, it's a big one, 25 schools. It'll inevitably get split up into two, maybe even 3 districts. But Hillsdale, as I look through all 25 schools in their district, they sit second in the standings. There's nowhere that tells you definitively where they sit in the standings. There's nothing like that with the OHSAA when it comes to postseason play. But just doing the numbers myself and looking at all the win percentages, they sit second right now, just below Matthews up in Vienna towards Warren. So top 4 is what I've been told from Coach Ferguson. That's where they're trying to aim and get to by postseason play. They're well on their way to meeting that goal, even despite some rough looks in the WCAL. Of course, 5-4 in the conference, and a really tough conference. I don't have to say that too many times. Everyone watching, both on the Waynedale and the Hillsdale side, they know how tough this conference is, especially this year, because you've got Norwayne up top, nearly spotless on the season. Then you've also got Smithville up there as well. They've taken quite the leap from last year. And then Dalton also above Hillsdale in the standings, but the Falcons did sweep them this year in all of their games. So they could very well leapfrog them in the standings by season's end. And it's hard to believe that season's end is just 2 weeks away, maybe 3, depending on some schools who may try and get some late games in before playoffs. See Waynedale on your screen getting ready for this third quarter. They're going to need a hot start to try and get back into this game, down 15, 35-20 against the Falcons here on the road. And if you're Hillsdale, just try to stay healthy. You had Lowen Ferguson take a shot in the face in the second quarter, but he's okay. He's out there, and he's going to get this basketball to start the third quarter as Hillsdale will take it side out. Ferguson across the timeline, 9 first half points for him. All came in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. He's been silent since he sat out with that shot to the face that we talked about earlier. Trying to get back into the scoring for the Falcons, but his teammates have picked them up since that moment. Critchbaum is fouled down low. So to update you on that official total for Critchbaum, he's got 2 fouls today, but he's also got 5 points. Waynedale, considering, even though they are down 15, they've done a solid job against him so far. Just the guards for this Hillsdale team stepping up. Feed, Critchbaum lays it up and in. As I say that, he's able to find some separation and up his total to 7 on the night. "17-point edge, as here's a nice drive inside. Critchbaum nearly got the block, may have gotten a touch on it. Layup, however, missed by Hudson Barkman. Bennett drives past his defender to the cup, can't get it, gets his own rebound, however, and throws it away. Tried to get it out to Ferguson, but right there for the steal was Barkman. Yoder, 6 points in the first half, floats this one up and through over the extended arm of Critchbaum. Gets the scoring started for the Golden Bears here in half number 2. Lowen nearly threw it away. Good hands by Raber. Sideline out. Kale will throw this in. Barkman defending. Ferguson. Switch is forced on the screen. Now Bennett on a baseline drive. Rises high, floats it in for 2 off glass. 6 points for Troy Bennett. Nearing his average of 9. Backdoor cut, nicely done. Caught Bennett napping. Lowen asking for help, seeing the full court press. A 1-2-2 from Waynedale. They played a little bit of this in the second quarter. McFadden fakes the 3, now drives in, thought he was fouled, didn't get a call. Raber pushes it ahead. Extra pass, Yoder, top of the key, need it, can't get it. Critchbaum had the rebound, lost it. Ferguson right there. Over 2 minutes played already in the third. A fast-flying third frame. Lewis, a spin move, tries to go in. Had a tough angle at the basket. Tried to draw a foul there. There's another one they don't get a call. Open, near side corner. Luke Lawrence finally gets one to go. It's now a 12-point ball game. Lewis in the middle, nearly gave it to Ferguson in the backcourt. McFadden immediately responds to Waynedale. Could turn into one of those games where Waynedale gets back into it, scores some baskets, but Falcons don't give them any leeway. They score right back sometimes. Barkman on a dribble drive, cut off by two defenders, out to Yoder, and he's hot, folks. Watch out for number 11. He now takes the game lead with 11 points. Falcons will retain possession here. Give you another look on the drive and kick. Yoder's feeling it. Knocked that one down from the right wing. Got two players coming in for the Falcons. Holland Young will take out Troy Bennett, and Knox Lewis gives Hayden McFadden a break. So going with a two-big system here. Young dribbles with the left, cross-court pass. Lewis, step to the left, and a swish. Cale Lewis starting to knock down some threes today with ease, and he ups his total now to 11 points on the contest. Third triple of the night. Dribble drive, Critchbaum. Nice block. It'll be last off Brady, however. Thought he got it off of the driving Barkman. And Barkman, after that drive, he's going to take a seat. Frustration starting to build here for Waynedale, but they're starting to hit threes. That's what they need to stay in this. Deficit back to 12. Good shot in the corner by Braden Lawrence. Young baseline drive, lost it in the air. Lewis right there for the putback, can't get it. Critchbaum tips it out of bounds. Give you a look at that stretch again, thanks to Radar's Dairy Bar. Shout out to all of our sponsors bringing us here today. Live and free from Hillsdale High School, Simonson Construction Services, Fickes Furniture, Village Point Market, Radar's Dairy Bar, and Home and Kitchen Supply. That basket now makes it a 10-point game, 13 points now for Evan Yoder. Right wing three, immediate response again from Hillsdale. This time from Holland Young, who now off the bench has 6. Catch and shoot, Yoder, he's feeling it. A little too long there. Lewis snags the rebound through 3 defenders. Low and quickly the other way, finds Young. He'll go baseline again, keeps it this time, blocked from behind. The lefty trying to get back into the scoring column, that he does. Deficit's now 10 as Raber goes up to 12 points on the game. Now we got a timeout from Hillsdale. Want to talk things over? It's a full timeout. How about the scoring in this quarter? 18-13. Guns blazing here in the second half. Golden Bears trying to get back into this game, but if they cannot hold on, they've still got 3 more games, actually 4 more games to go. They've got the next 3 that they will have. Tuesday at Norwayne, going up against the top team in the WCAL. That will always be tough, especially since you're on the road for that too. In fact, Waynedale, the rest of the season, is away games. Their senior night was their last game, which they won big time against Northwestern, 79-42. So they'll have Norwayne on Tuesday on the road. They'll be at Dalton on Friday. And then the next Tuesday, they'll be at Central Christian. Then they'll end their conference play in the WCAL with another meeting with Northwestern. Critchbaum in the post draws contact. We'll see a whistle. That one will go on Schleba. That's his second. Lowen inbounds, finds Lewis looking for three-pointer number 4. Left that one short. Braden Schleba down the floor he goes, finds Lawrence, gets it right back. He's feeling it as well. Can't get that three off the back iron. Lewis hauls in the rebound and draws a foul on Johnny Schleba. Lowen's doubled, gets it away. Good press break from Hillsdale. Lowen gets a screen, forces a switch. Pass inside, knocked away. We'll stay with Hillsdale on this side. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Hillsdale 48, Waynedale 38. As Lowen looks to lob it over top, finds Kale. 11 points on the game for Lewis. Gives back to Ferguson. They play catch for a bit. Lewis tries to spin away, gives it back to Lowen. Lowen, nice pass, leading Lewis to the basket. He's fouled. And that'll be another one on Schleba. Braden picks up now his third of the game. He's the first player realistically to be in foul trouble right now for either side. Here we go with 2 shots from Cale Lewis. Misses the first one. Alligator armed it. And with that third foul, Schleba will go to the bench. It's going to be tough for them to have an inside presence after losing him. Cale goes 0 for 2 from the stripe. Yoder and Raber both trying to will this Waynedale team back into this ball game, down 10. Crossover move, Johnny Schleba steps back and knocks down the jumper, the lefty. Gets it in, it's now an 8-point game. Another good press break by the Falcons. Holland Young goes straight to the cup, can't get it. Lewis the putback, knocks Lewis up to 6 points. A minute to go in the third. Raber with 12 points holds it out top. Lewis defending. Trap comes on the screen. Extra ball movement to the corner. Shot no good. Pressure picks up from Waynedale. Won't let Hillsdale take this last shot. If they can help it at least. Ferguson will take it. Can't get that one. This ball stays in bounds. Yoder was content to let it go out, but instead Raber grabs it, leads the break. Catch and shoot for 3. That one short. Again from Braden Lawrence. 10 seconds to go in the third. Big possession if you're Hillsdale. Holland Young goes through a crowd, gets it poked. 5 seconds now. Lewis from deep. Can't get it, and the fight for the rebound will not get any shot up after. So the third quarter ends a 50-40 ball game here from the Falcons' nest. Money Time coming your way next, live and free on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business. displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
And welcome back to Hillsdale High School, ready for the fourth quarter here today. Shout out to all 57 of you watching live and free on YouTube here today. Falcons looking like they could potentially close this out. Need a good fourth quarter. We've had a good first through third. Can't let up now. Waynedale starting to heat up from deep. Pass nearly goes out of bounds. Raber gets out of a crowd. Extra pass. Here is Trevin Frazier, trying to add to the scoring total today for Waynedale. Cannot get that one. Falcons jog up the floor with Lowen. Lowen spin move, floats it up, banks it in. A lot of contact at the end, no call. Other way. Good pump fake to get Critchbaum in the air. Deficit back to 10. Neil Brewer. Ball ends up out of bounds over towards Hillsdale's bench. This will stay with the Falcons. Pressure picking up with every dying second here in this fourth quarter. Ferguson, extra pass. Bennett from the left wing. Can't get the three. Lewis reaches up, flies high for the rebound. Gives the Falcons a second opportunity. Critchbaum in the post with 7 points. Dishes. Lewis underneath. Nice feed behind the back in a sort of sense from Brady Critchbaum. Just reaches over his defender with the height advantage and finds an open Cale Lewis. Another three. This one can't go, but a nice rebound leads to an easy layup by Neil Brewer. Lewis gets his defender in the air, gives it to McFadden, who's open. Wisely holds up. Now will drive in through the lane, count it, and the foul. Hayden McFadden hasn't scored much this game, but he has been explosive with every play he's been involved with, and that right there is case number however many he's had in this game. 7 points for him today. Chance to make it a three-point play at the line. Extends the lead to 16. They get the free throw, make it a three-point play. In a 57-44 ball game where Waynedale starting to miss their threes again. The shooting woes that they had in the first quarter starting to come back from beyond the arc. Yoder trying to change that here. Cannot. And Critchbaum flies in for the board. Five and a half minutes left in the fourth. Falcons trying to put away the Bears for good. Critchbaum bobbles the entry pass, back out Bennett. Lowen has it on the left wing now. Blows past his defender, hands off. Bennett through three defenders, floats and gets the roll. Troy Bennett up to 8 points. Crossover by Yoder, steps right into a three. Shots not falling again for Waynedale, but they are for Hillsdale on the other side. Lewis gets the feed from Ferguson and turns around, lays it up and in easily. 61-44. Cale leads the team with 15. It's a new career high for Cale. Breaks his total that he actually had in their last game. So back-to-back career nights for Cale Lewis. 3 on the other end from Waynedale falls from Hudson Barkman. We see a foul on the Falcons side of things. First on Evan Yoder. Coming back into the game with 3 fouls is Braden Schleybaugh, number 12 for Waynedale. Bennett throws it away. Raber spins around Ferguson, banks it off, and cannot get the basket. A little too hard off the window. Lewis finds McFadden on a backdoor, lost it in the air. Falcon fans wanted a foul. Raber step back move in the face of Lewis. What a shot from Waynedale with Matthias Raber. He now has 15 on the game to tie Cale Lewis for the game high. Waynedale not done yet with 3:44 left. That timeout was called by Waynedale, so that both teams now have 3 to go. The lead was as much as 16 here in this fourth quarter. It's now back to 11. Hillsdale trying to close this out. It would be a season sweep of the Golden Bears. And it would set them up nicely to try and finish potentially in the top 3 in the standings for the WCAL. Coach Ferguson and the Falcons, they understand that conference title out of reach here at this point of the season. Probably was out of reach a couple of games ago, but still want to finish high in the standings, get back to pretty much where you were last year, and just continue to grow as a team, because the postseason, that's where it matters the most. Trying to make a solid run in Division 7, because that ball nearly stolen. Thought there would have been a kickball. No call, however. Falcons recover the basketball. So pressure continues to rack up. Bennett baseline drive. Gives it to McFadden through 2 defenders, through a third, gets into the basket. Can't get the layup, but a nice rebound. Kick out, Ferguson, 3, no. Cale Lewis right there, and he will lay it in. Third chance finally falls. Third time's a charm for Hillsdale. Schlayback gets the first step, goes right to the cup, over the big fella Critchbaum. Good maneuverability by Hayden McFadden, getting through the double team, drawing a foul. McFadden and Bennett will go to the bench. In comes Young and also Knox Lewis. Knox gets the no-look pass from Lowen, and Ferguson has it back from Cale. Lowen baseline drive, dish, easy feed for Brady Critchbaum. Lead back to 13. Raber steps into a 3, off to the left, and Brady, good reflexes, almost hit him in the face. Able to snare it with his chest. Two minutes to go in the fourth. Hillsdale close to clinching it here tonight. Keep that clock moving if you're Hillsdale. That they're doing. Ferguson top of the key. Pressure starting to pick up, and now we'll see an intentional foul. Waynedale still believes, obviously, they can get back in this game down 13. But it's going to have to start to turn into a foul game. The Bears still have one more to give before the Falcons go into the bonus. Now we see another foul. And Lowen Ferguson going to go to the line. Ferguson's got 11 today. Second in scoring on the Falcons side tonight. A minute 38 left. See if Lowen can continue his hot shooting from the stripe. Makes the first. He shoots 82% from the line so far this season. It's just overall been an efficient player this season. Also shoots 35% from three. 11.5 points per game this year as a freshman. And he's over that total tonight after those two free throws. He's got 13. Makes it 67-52. 15-point advantage as Yoder has it for Waynedale. Going to start seeing some forced shots to try and get back into this ball game. Another one, though, drops as Raber has not had enough tonight. He's now up to 18 points. It's a game high. And Ferguson holds on to the basketball here again. Waynedale going to try and force some pressure and try and get a steal. Ferguson draws a double and another reach in. Lowen's back to the line. In and out on the first. If you weren't with us during the halftime show, I talked about postseason for Hillsdale as Ferguson makes the second. Gives them a 13-point lead. Falcons sit second in their district in Division 7, so they've got a favorable path in the state tournament if they can keep this record and not drop any more games. Air ball from Raber on the three. Ball back out, swings around. Nearly banked in that time from Luke Lorentz. Gets his own rebound. Now the ball tipped out of bounds. And it's last off Hillsdale as Critchbaum hits the deck. Baseline inbound from Waynedale. 4-low look. And Raber, near side corner, throws up another three. That one misses everything. And Ferguson has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Hillsdale with 36.5 seconds to go. And you can book it here, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcons will move to 12-4 on the year, get their 6th win in the WCAL. Not much pressure left from Waynedale. Appears they'll let the Falcons dribble the rest of this clock out. And a solid performance all around from the Hillsdale Falcons. Kale Lewis led the way with 17 points. Lowen Ferguson, a quick start with 9 points in the first quarter. He ends with 14 today. And with 5 seconds left, Lowen will dribble it out. And there it is. The Falcons defend home court yet again. It's a season sweep of Waynedale as well. 68-55 the final here on the OH Report. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to stick around for the Fickes Furniture post-game show. We'll have your MVP, Kale Lewis, upstairs to talk hoops with us as we wrap up our coverage.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Home and kitchen supply, we're building our future with you.
Contractors and do-it-yourselfers, this is Jeff Flowers from Home and Kitchen Supply, here to remind you that we are your best source for kitchens, baths, windows, doors, floors, and more. Quality products, friendly service, great prices. You owe it to yourself to give us a try. You will be glad you did. That's Home and Kitchen Supply, 163 North Diamond Street, downtown Mansfield. We're building our future with you.
Time now for your OH Report post-game show, brought to you by Fickes Furniture here tonight. Hillsdale and the Falcons get their 12th win of the year over Waynedale. They secure the season sweep as well, 68-55. Solid performance all around from the Falcons, knocked down a good amount of threes, able to get inside a couple of times with Brady Critchbaum, where he's not going to be our MVP today. We typically talk to Brady, but Cale Lewis took over tonight, 17 points, a team high. Game high was over on the other side with Waynedale. We'll talk about them in a moment. But Cale Lewis, 17 points for the sophomore. That's new career high for him. He set a career high in their last game against Mapleton. He had 14 in that contest, but he one-ups himself yet again. Also, Lowen Ferguson had a hot start, 9 points in the first half, 14 points total on the game to be right behind Cale in the leading scorers. Also, 6 points each for Holland Young and Knox Lewis. Critchbaum with 8 points to his name. On the other side for Waynedale, a tough loss for them. That breaks a good solid streak for them where they had won 4 of their last 5 games. Now it'll be 4 of their last 6 games. And it was led by Matthias Raber with 18 points, 7 points from Hudson Barkman, And then 13 points from our player spotlight today. Evan Yoder, the junior, rounds out the top scorers for the Waynedale crew. 68-55 the final. Cale Lewis on his way upstairs, and he's going to talk with us as your MVP tonight, brought to you by Village Point Market. We'll take a quick break, come back live and free on the OH Report.
Fickes Furniture, celebrating 100 years in the furniture business, displaying all the latest styles by manufacturers such as Bassett, Flex Steel, Mohawk Flooring, Dutch Craft Bedding, and more. With free delivery setup and removal, make your next movie night comfortable with Fickes Furniture. Quality furniture at an affordable price. Visit our Jeromesville location or visit us online at fickesfurniture.com.
Time now for your Village Point Market MVP. It's Cale Lewis today. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Big win against Waynedale to get the season sweep, but also big because it's a new career high for you. You actually set one in the last game, and here you are one-upping yourself yet again. So 17 points to lead the way. How does it feel to lead your team here tonight?
It was very nice. I felt pretty good shooting in warm-ups, and I actually told Lowen before the game I was going to have a big game, so that was kind of funny. He reminded me after the game.
Yeah, we'll talk about Lowen because he didn't make it easy on you because he hit 9 points, 3 threes in what felt like 90 seconds. Just talk about the spurt that you gave your team. What life did that give you guys?
That was
going
huge.
out?
That gave us a bunch of energy. We knew we needed to come out hot, and Lowen gave us the exact energy that we needed, and that was perfect.
Yeah, speaking of hot, Waynedale came into this one hot as well. So what was the game plan for you guys to kind of lock them down, and what worked well tonight?
We just had to run them off the three. That was the biggest thing. With Raber and number 11, we knew they're really good shooters, and if we ran them off the three, we were going to be fine. But you saw at the end, a few of them got hot, and it got close there at the end.
Yeah, overall, I think you guys did a pretty good job considering you got the win here today. But also, kind of halfway through the second, they started to crawl back just a little bit, kind of picking up some full court pressure. What did that take from you guys in the locker room to get that squared away?
Well, we knew they were going to come in a zone, but we didn't know exactly what they were going to come out in. But we just knew that, well, actually, when they first started pressing, Lowen was out for a little bit because he had a bloody nose, which hurt us a little bit, but he came back and he was good.
Yeah, it was good to have him back out there. And then for you, just moving forward here in the WCAL, just in conference play, conference title probably out of the picture, but you're kind of looking a little bit more further ahead for state tournaments that are coming up. Just talk about kind of the mindset and the mentality that your team has moving forward.
Well, our biggest goal right now is just to get on a hot run come in playoffs. We just want to have a good run going into playoffs and make a deep run, and I think we're doing exactly that. But we got a big game tomorrow against Mohawk, which should be really fun. They're a good team, and they got about 3 guys that shoot just like Raber, so we'll see what happens there.
And that's an 11:30 game, so you're going to have to go get a good night's sleep tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We were going to go out to Taco Bell tonight, but we're going to have to make that a quick trip.
For sure. Well, Kel, go ahead and take a look at the camera. Give any shout-outs you want to give.
I'm going to shout out to my family, shout out to God, and I'm just going to shout out you guys. I know our community loves you guys, and there's a lot of people that can't come to some of the games, and I know they love to watch on OH Report.
Yeah, thanks so much, Kel.
Thank you very much.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That'll do it tonight. Thank you so much for joining us live and free on the OH Report. Final score today, Hillsdale 68, Waynedale 55. Jonathan Langdon on the call tonight with you. Brandon Powell, your camera operator. One final thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight, bringing you this live and free coverage. Simonson Construction Services Incorporated. From concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success. Also, thank you to Fickes Furniture, a 4th-generation company celebrating over 100 years in the furniture business, selling Bassett Flex Steel, Smith Bros of Bern, Mohawk Flooring, and Dutch Craft Bedding with free delivery and removal of old furniture. Fickes Furniture, quality furniture at an affordable price. Thanks to Village Point Market, currently celebrating our 12 days of deals. Go to our Facebook page to see what today's deal is. And then thank you to Radar's Dairy Bar, family-owned and delicious treats. See you April 1st. And then finally, Home and Kitchen Supply, your one-stop shop for kitchen and baths, windows, and doors since 1970. See you next time, live and free on the OH Report. Hillsdale gets the win here tonight.